All right, here we are at the hotel room of Mr. MC Skibadee here.
Yeah.
UK junglist. All right. First of all, just want to ask you, how does it feel to be in America, and what do you want to do? What do you want to express while you're here?
Yeah, man. I just want to show people how we do things in London. You know what I mean? I just want to spread the vibe, man, because it's running in London. It's been running in London for a good 5 years now, and I've been heard that it's been running in certain parts of America, but obviously it's not everywhere yet, man. So I'm just here to spread the vibe. You know what I mean? Let's have a good time. Sure, it's the first time I've been in America, 22 years and that. You know what I mean? And I'm just, boy, this guy showed me the mall and all them things today. It looks good, you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking to buck out tomorrow in this rave and see what I go on.
Cool. How did you first get into drum and bass over in the UK, and how did you get your MC name?
How did I first get into? Well, I first got into jungle music. It's really just a follow fashion thing, man. Because all the youth in London got into it about 3, 4, 5 years ago. Everyone somehow along the line got into it one minute. It was just a growing thing, you know what I mean? All the other raves that we used to go to, the reggae raves, the soul raves, and the hip hop raves, few people started going there and started going to the jungle raves. So in that sense, everybody else just followed, you know what I mean? And when I went to my first rave, I was just so amazed by you know what I mean, by how much people was in there and the atmosphere in there. It just took me in a different way, and I'd never seen anything like it before. And I just thought, yeah, this is definitely running, man. I want a piece of this, you get me?
So how did you get into MCing then?
How did
you get your name?
Right, how did I get into MCing? I mean, I used to MC, just as a hobby, kind of like with me and the guys. Me, my brother, a couple of my cousins, and guys from my college or from my school. And then they used to call me Skibadee from before I started MCing anyway. I don't know, it hasn't got no exact meaning, it's just me, you know what I mean, and the way I am. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's a Skibadee thing, you know what I mean? That's all I can say, really and truly. And then when I became an MC, at first I didn't even want to keep the name Skibadee, because I thought it was a bit too long. You understand what I'm saying? But I couldn't think of nothing else. I tried for so long to think of something else, and I was MCing. I started MCing, so I thought, alright, I'll have to use Skibadee for now. And when I think of something better, I'll just use that. But it just grew on me, and everyone was calling me Skibadee, so I just kept it.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. So what do you like? I know there's a big difference between the raves here in the United States and in the UK. Do you think the United States has the potential to catch up and to spread? I mean, what do you think with that?
Definitely, man. Definitely, because, you know what I mean, jungle music now, it's addictive, man. I'm telling you. It's addictive. Once you start, you need to go to a rave, right? It's all good to hear it on a tape or something, you know what I mean? But to get the real atmosphere and the real vibe of it, you need to go to a rave and experience the sounds. The sounds are just phenomenal. There's so much different sounds. The bass lines are booming, you know what I mean? It's like, it was just a hip thing to do, man. It was just running. I'm sure it will catch on over in America as well. Surely, at the end of the day, it will catch on.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
Okay, like in America especially, I don't know about it much in the UK, drugs have been tied in with the rave scene. There's been a lot of press on just strictly the drug use at raves and not necessarily the music. How do you feel about that? I don't know if you can really touch on that, but...
Well, you know, drugs are a worldwide problem, man, and the way I see it is it's an individual thing, you know what I mean? I just say everyone should know the dangers of drugs. Everyone should know the dangers of drugs. Whether they do it or not, it's up to them. It's an individual thing. If you can handle it, you can. If you can't, you can't. But drugs is in every kind of music, and it's in every kind of, it's everywhere. You know what I mean? It's not only in jungle music. And if you're going to try and eradicate it in the jungle music, you've got to try and eradicate it everywhere else first. Because that's what it is.
How would you explain jungle to somebody who's never heard it or anything? How would you get somebody to come out to like a jungle rave or a jungle party and to experience it? How could you describe the music?
Okay, how can I describe the music? I don't know. When you go to most parties, you tend to dance for a while and then you just chill out for a while, or you won't even go mad. You won't really let yourself go unless you're drunk or, you know what I mean, you're buzzing or something, you understand? But when you go to a jungle rave now, if you really listen to the music, if you really take time to listen to the music, you know what I mean, you won't stand still for a minute, really and truly. Or if you do stand still for a minute, your head will be smashing from side to side, because it's that kind of a music. It lets off such a vibe, you know what I mean? It's just in there, and it's not just all beats. You know, we incorporate a lot of vocal samples from here and there, either from MCs or from tunes that are out on road today, you know what I mean? Soul tunes, hip hop tunes. So you can relate to it in a way, you know what I mean? You'll hear a dark side beat, and then all of a sudden you'll hear one rapper in the background, you know what I mean? Just busting a little sample here and then, you'll be like, Ross. And then you'll be in it more. You know what I mean? That's how we get our listeners. So anyone who hasn't heard it before, I'd say if you're looking for a really good night out, if you're looking to just let your hair down, you know what I mean, have a good energetic night out, really rave, some stamina business, and go and check out a jungle dance if there's one near you.
Cool.
Yeah?
Let's see. What do you think, like, about the relationship between the DJ and MC? How would you, like, say that's important? You know, what do you think, how does the crowd react to an MC and without not having one MC? What do you think is the difference?
Okay, MC now.
Your job.
Yeah, my job. It's just to, keep the crowd informed about what's going on, make sure that they're keeping up. As I said, when you go to some parties, they'll just be playing tune after tune after tune, and there's some tunes that you probably won't like, and you'll just sit back, and nobody won't say nothing to you. If there's half the dance, if half the party is just sitting around, no one ain't gonna say nothing to you in a normal party probably. But in a jungle dance now, it's the thing like, the MCs now, they're there to just make sure people are moving. That's what they're there for, to make people, you know what I mean, just get with it and make them know what's happening. For first timers who don't know what's going on, to inform them about what's going on. And what I do personally is, like, I incorporate a freestyle rap over the drum and bass music, you understand? And I give the DJ time to mix, and then when he's finished mixing, I'll come in, you know what I mean, and just bust a little rap, and people will catch it. It helps them to get into the beat. It'll help you to get into the beat if you're not sure about what's going on, because jungle tends to be a bit fast for some people who've never heard it before, because it is on a fairly fast pace, but that's the energetic vibe that it gives, you know what I mean, the fastness of it. But you can get lost in that sometimes with people who've never heard it before. But if you hear a rhyme going along with it, or a vocal going along with it, then yeah, you can understand it a bit more. So that's all I do, really and truly.
Cool. On the outro, do you have anything to say, like, about the rave thing, jungle music, anything? And let people know what's going on.
Right, you know what I mean?
Shout out.
Yeah, man, big up all these guys here, you know what I mean? Brace, Polter, Mad Kid, all the rest of the crew, you know what I mean? JVC and all that, absolutely smacking it. You know what I mean? Bringing jungle to, like, Minneapolis and that, without these guys, you guys probably wouldn't have it. You know what I mean? They're promoting it, and you guys, I'll tell you, it's gonna catch on, believe me. If you're thinking, in a year's time, you'll eat with your words. You know what I mean? You'll be dancing to it in a year's time if these guys keep doing their job, trust. You know what I mean? Big up to all the massive, and hold tight America, man.